Welcome to Dungeon Master 28. It is a long time in the coming that we have finally learned how to use the inter-wizard web. And we find these delightful magic spells ready for us to have with music in the background coming from a beautiful station 91.3. And we're trying not to run into any problems, although seeing a commercial isn't a problem. But now we must get on the ride and see where it goes. Because we can't just get there if we don't see it. If we don't see it, we can't just get there. So ride with me, if you will, on this exciting roller coaster that might go faster when the whole cart is behind it. Whoa, hang on. Okay, I'm okay. This is cool. What are we doing? Oh man, Dungeon Master. Yes, what is it, warrior? Well, it's the warrior here, and I'm telling you, this coaster is a trip, dude. I've been riding it for like 30 seconds, and I'm already scared. God, when will this end? My prayers aren't answered, Dungeon Master. You know, I thought about that, about prayer not being answered. And it starts with roller coasters, because roller coasters, you'll always be praying to end before they start. And that you even survived that one at all shows that you weren't paying attention, because it's so scary to even watch the ride that you'd be instantly thrown off the ride just for showing it fear. But we have no fear to run! Oh, sorry, Dungeon Master. Didn't mean to get my elbow in your chin. You okay, buddy? We're still going. We're gonna go for a while and see if we can find... All right. You know what? New train. That one's too scary. Where'd we go? Well, this is an interesting take. I think we'll try. There's one back here that we need to investigate before we go on, that the Dungeon Master told me to pay attention to. Oh yes, the cat, it's down this list, and it's on YouTube. And YouTube, by the way, has made me a YouTube creator, a YouTube masterclass. And they still charge me for YouTube Pro. No, I'm just kidding. They give me all the efficient values of it, but that I have a lot of things to do still is in no need shrugged off. Oh, sorry for the commercial. Every time I go to get off one roller coaster and get on another ride, I get these, people selling me all kinds of things. And that I should be buying them to pay for the videos is true. But that I even watch them costs money and makes money, and that you even watch a commercial makes that company money. Did you know that? It gives them an extra view and it makes them money. The more commercials you watch, the more you pay for shit. Okay, here we go. So we're going into the Cannibal elevator lift coaster. Follow me to the light. Go to the light. Be in the light. Oh, this looks scary. At least it's just quietly staying frosty white on the outside while interjecting a nice key of tone. And then the roller coaster comes back too, and it looks like this ledge is going to be pretty hairy. Hang on, everybody, hang on. Oh, this isn't even that big a deal. It's just upside down and right side up, and I'm just going to fly under here. Okay, that's a little scary. You can slow down. Whoa. Now we're twisting, turning upside down. Dungeon Master, are you seeing this, bro? Are you even riding this, bro? Are you on the same coaster as me, man? Oh. It's all right, Ferdinand. We'll get there. We'll stop somewhere. We'll take a break. We won't succumb you to any more gestures of pure coastery. And though I've sought for coasters
all around the world. This one's really intimidating me because it's steel and it's real and it's flying through. And I'm lost in a cave one minute and lost in a typewriter jam the next, and the next my orange won't even unpeel, and I'm trying to do all this while running the interweaves. That was an interesting one, the cannibal. I did want to eat Warrior's right finger when he stuck it in my eye, when he told me to slow the coaster down and get off. Well, you know, I think that the King da car has something to do with our next stop. And so this is at Six Flags Magic Mountain, and I don't know if it's a Magic Mountain, probably not that one, but it's a Six Flags nonetheless, and that they're really good parks, and Denver's park was one once, and Denver has some good coasters in the city. But this is like high tech. I mean, what are we at here? This is like... Why are we parked? Why in the heck are we parked? There we go. Now, we're riding it along because we had to get out of park somehow. And that we can't see the road we're falling off makes it even scarier that we're dodging branches and dodging leeches on the way down. That we found the track makes it so we haven't flown off the track like we thought we had, and there is a coaster called the Helter Skelter in Amsterdam that does throw you off the track. Only 3 people have died on it in the history of Amsterdam, don't be the 4th. That was a Six Flags adventure. I mean, I felt a little crushed that the ride was so stuck at first, and that we had to wait for maintenance. But we're going to try this one. I don't know if this is... It's an amazing video. It's one of the best movies ever made. It's called The Terrifying Roller Coaster Goes Off the Side of a Building. The Terrifying... I've heard of that movie. Who directed that? Was it Spielberg? The Terrifying Roller Coaster Goes Off the Side of a Building. That might have been Gus Van Sant, actually. After Spielberg walked away after the first reel and said that he had to keep the title that way or he would compromise everything. Oh, so it is the stratosphere. We've come to Vegas. And happy are we in Vegas, because we can see beyond the idle chatter of the night and look into... Oh no, we need to get out of Vegas. They're just explaining how to build that coaster. They aren't riding us on it. So let's try Adventureland, Iowa, and get a little straightened out. CoasterForce.com. Remember, by watching a commercial, you have added money to the bank of those that the commercial is for. By even watching it, watch commercials. Watch them over and over. If you owe a show money, watch everything they advertise over and over. And then you too will provide a safe ride through Adventureland. And nothing will stand in your way at an impasse or anything before the heavenly thrones of Coasterdom. And it looks like we're actually going. This is a miracle. A ride that didn't break down. A ride that didn't break down. That means we might actually survive it. Let's get in here and get on this good, because... Okay, now, Warrior.
Yeah, Dungeon Master, I know. We're going on another one. I'm already praying that it doesn't go straight down. Because if it goes straight down, I'm going to be really concerned. Dungeon Master, I'm not looking. Tell me when it's over.
It's not over yet. We're flying around like we caught air in midair. We're doing good. We straighten out. No, wake me up before you go. Don't be hanging on like a yo-yo.
Dungeon Master, that kind of was cute when you sang that just now. I'm not going to ask you to sing it again, but you made riding this roller coaster a lot easier on me. And it isn't as bad, and I thank you for that, and I think that we've taken some risks, you know, you and I on Dungeon Master. We've had our little distinct differences, and I just want to say you're a great Dungeon Master. I don't know how you got cursed into this, but that, see, I was positive. Dungeon Master, let me out. I was positive about every step of the way, and who's to say that it didn't work out? Because that coaster I conquered. I conquered a coaster. Let me now, you gotta go puke.
Well, we lost the Warrior on this case, but we still have a little bit to cover on Dungeon Master, because the level up is the next. The level up is in Happy Valley, Shanghai. And I don't know if the Happy Valley was named that way before Shanghai fell into an opium den of madness, or after they found out that this was the Dungeon Master 28 level up. And the last episode said it was 28, but all he was doing was fixing the internet. By the way, that commercial just made that person money. And now we're looking at some pretty raunchy. Oh, it's the Warrior. He's still with us. He's just not talking because he got de-seated in the last episode because I didn't know he was already in the next coaster. Warrior, you snuck up on me. And get your feet out of the picture. They're going to get torn off by the track. What do you got? Oh, do you like my sandals? Normally I wear sandals and socks, but this time I'm wearing sandals. And Dungeon Master's right next to me. And oh, I don't know if that was me or... No, that's my friend next to me. Her name is Judy. And she's a real nice girl. And we're all about to be terrified about the coming of the fall of man. And if the fall of man leads you to think that you're safe around this corner, then Shanghai is just the place for you, because where else can you go for a roller coaster that lets you ride like this and comes around the corner and then gets like a simulator ride? That's it. This Dungeon Master is a simulated ride, and everyone that's on it loves it. And you may see our feet dangling now, but we're about to drop you down the collision course. So, whoa, Dungeon Master! Where'd my shoe go? Oh, she's new. Whoa, it's okay, Warrior. You must be brave. Level up. Be on level 29 and 56. That's okay. We're all good. This is worth a level up. Yeah. Hey, pass me that joint. I need to get high on this roller coaster. Thank you. Yes, that was all I needed. Oh, dropped your J, sorry. This is my friend to the right, Judy. She's wearing sandals, and it's really weird that she can even put her legs out that way when the track is going so fast. And you love my Adidas, but only in Shanghai do we give up our shoe size to let everyone know that there are great things in this world that will give us level ups if we know where to go to find them. Now, there is the sky jump at the Stratosphere in Las Vegas, which makes me wonder if this is another promotion for Las Vegas, which really Las Vegas isn't promoted enough. It's made of money. People can afford the homeless to stay overnight in Caesar's Palace all they want. Just bring a computer, because without a computer, Dungeon Master can never transmute into the true condition that he needs to play. But that is explaining something about the video's inveterate, because the music's drowning it out. And that Dungeon Master may not speaking loud enough is also a shame, because he's saying what he wants, and we don't know quite what he's talking about, because we know that this is different than a coaster. We know that it's different than a coaster. We'll scoot it forward. Okay, so now she's wearing it. That guy's in many frames before this, and they finally leaned it up for the ride, and we're all going to watch her jump off a building. And if she jumps off a building, then she's like Evel Knievel. But that a lot of people do this regularly. What did you say? Word of wisdom? I'll give you a word of wisdom. Don't smoke, don't drink coffee, don't drink tea, and don't smoke and don't drink alcohol. There's your word of wisdom. If you want to be wise, follow it. Dungeon Master is addicted to smoking, however, and just proved that by throwing a joint off the track. This is getting really messy because we have these guys standing on a ledge, but not falling. Now, if this is the falling part, okay, he's falling, because I'm free falling. Yeah, I'm free falling. He's not free falling, he had a rope on. All that to do, those Vegas videos are good. I could watch Vegas video rides all the time. Where is that? The New York, New York? Well, maybe New York has a better coaster. I'll never know, because New York to me is really Vegas. Vegas is New York, New York. That's New York to me. It's more real than the real place. It's more real in Paris and Vegas than in the real place. Because in the real place, they're always trying to kill you for being an American tourist and shit. And that they simply would close down Bollywood if I didn't add enough films to their registry last night. Then I guess we're back on a ride. Now, we've got one more sampling to go on. And I really don't know about these radio attractions that are on free radio, mind you. But will free radio cause us? This is fast.
Skyscraper, and it will be the world's tallest roller coaster when it opens.
Tallest roller coaster. It's not open yet, but we're still riding it. That makes me think this is a simulation, which is a little less scary on the brain than thinking it's real like we did last time. But what if it's all been edited and simulated, and what if the real thing's worse? The warrior's not even here. He would definitely go away and say never to confront him again with anything to do with coasters. That Six Flags is already a dangerous place, and we've all seen Final Destination 2 where the roller coaster goes smashing off and everyone gets blown up. Well, I'm too afraid to show you that clip and jinx all these good clips. But that interesting simulator does not scare me of heights. And this guy goes up and around the bend and down and over, and he gets up on a ride and he's upside down, and it's just a computer avatar, so you don't feel as scared for the guy. But that there's still a sense of adventure on this is so true. And it reminds me of a story about once in a meadow deep far away there was a princess that lived deep inside the heart of a cave, and she was given all this extra wave when she became a peasant slave to marry in to Oh So Brave, and commercials gotta pay to pave.
The tallest roller coaster in the world currently has held that claim since 2005.
Well, we've seen this, so that means we're repeating information. And as we all know, there is no repetition worse than unwanted repetition, but most repetition is wanted. But these documentaries have been blurring with the stereo. Dungeon Master has leveled you up. The dungeon of the interactive movie is here. And if you never ride a coaster, remember you've practically ridden one by seeing this.